golden egg. I've never seen a golden egg.
You see, I promised you more than the 5 gold pieces I gave you, sir. Now, I'm taking my cow.
No, I never said it was...
But you took the 5 gold pieces.
You took 5 gold pieces?
I didn't take, he gave.
You said I could have my cow.
I know, but I said, I never said you could. I said you might.
You look at money, poor child.
Moo. Milky White is dead.
2 minutes gone, and the exhausted baker and his wife had buried the dead Milky White.
Go to the village in search of another cow.
And what do you propose I use to purchase this cow?
Here, tell them it's magic.
No one with a brain larger than this is going to exchange a cow for a bean.
Then resign yourself to a childless life.
I feel it's best to go for the cow, as I have met a maiden with a golden slipper these previous eves, and I think I might succeed in winning one of her shoes.
Fine. That is simply fine.
Unfortunately for Rapunzel, the witch has covered her affections for the prince before he could steer her away. Why didn't you tell me you had a visitor? It was lonely atop that tower. I gave you protection, and yet you disobeyed me. I am no longer a child. I wish to see the world. Don't you know what's out there in the world? Someone has to shield you from the world. Stay with me. Princes wait there when the world is true. Princes, yes, but wolves and humans too. Stay at home. I am home. Who out there could love you more than I? What out there that I cannot supply? Stay with me. Stay with me. The world is dark and wide. Stay a child while you can be a child. I will not share you, but I will show you a world you've never seen! No! After having cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch decided to take the prince by surprise. As he leapt from the tower, the thorns which he fell into pierced his eyes and blinded him. As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit from the festival. He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares. Knowing this time I'd run from him. He spread pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares, but I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. Better run along and avoid the collision. Even though you could, it'd be better out there when there's no
Every decision is which is not to decide. You'll just leave him a clue. For example, I'll shoot. Now we'll see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you who is stuck with the shoe. In the stew, in the boo. And you've learned something too. Something you never knew. On the steps of the palace. Woo! Don't come any closer to me. Please just hear me out. You've attacked me once before. I did not attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here's a magic bean in exchange for it. Magic bean? Nonsense! Don't do that! Listen, my feet have already lost one shoe tonight. They cannot bear to lose another. I needed to have a child. That makes no sense! It makes sense you're running from a prince. Stop! Here, take my shoes. You'll run faster.
Who is that woman?
I do not know, sir.
Lying will cost you your life.
I'm the cow.
The slipper! We have all four!
I will give this to the prince, and we will search the kingdom tomorrow for the maiden who will fit this shoe.
I needed to have a child! I don't care if it's costing my life! Give her the slipper and all. Hide the maiden's slipper!
And sir, I succeeded in obtaining the other slipper.
Give her the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Shut up!
Do as he says. He's obviously a spirit of some sort. And we only need one.
Yes.
There's a dead giant in my backyard! I heard Jack climbing down the beanstalk, calling for his axe. And when he took it, he began hacking down the stalk. Suddenly, with a crash, the beanstalk fell. But there was no Jack. For all I know, he's been crushed by the giant. And if he's been crushed, well, there's nothing any of us can do about that now, is there? We must be off. We need rest before tomorrow's search is to commence. Doesn't anyone care? A giant has fallen from the sky.
You have all the objects?
Yes.
This cow does not look as white as milk to me.
Oh, she is. She is.
This cow is covered in flour.
Well, we had a cow with white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Then where is she?
She's dead.
We thought you'd prefer a live cow.
Of course I prefer a live cow. So bring me the dead one and I'll bring her back to life.
You could do that?
Now!
There you are. I've been worried sick. Mother, look. The most beautiful heart. Oh, shame on you. You've stolen too much.
She's too heavy.
What's happening? Milky White! Now I have my friend back. And I'm rich.
Quiet. Feed the objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed them to the cow. Fill this.
Will do. She'll only milk for me. Squeeze, cow.
Wrong ingredient. Forget that a child.
No, we followed your instructions. 1, the cow is as white as milk. 2, the cape is as red as blood. And 3, the slipper was gold.
And 4, I compared the hair to this ear of corn.
I pulled it from a maiden.
You what? I touched that hair. Don't you understand? I cannot have touched the ingredient.
The corn.
What?
The silky hair of the corn. Pull it from the ear and feed it to the cow. Quickly.
This better work, old man, before the last stroke of midnight, or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son?
Please, got now.
Yes, meet your father.
Father? Could that be you? I thought you died in a baking accident.
I didn't want to run away from you, son. But it's working.
She's still in.
I don't understand.
Please, not now. Into the cup. Son!
Father!
tears touched his eyes and restored his vision. I was going to fetch you as soon as you learned your lesson. This is who I truly am. Come with me, child, and we can be happy as we once were.
She would not go with you.
Let her speak for herself. No. Oh, but you're the only family I know. Come with me, please. No. You give me no choice. As in the way in these tales, in exchange for the witch's youth and beauty, she lost her power over others.
As for Cinderella's prince, he began his search for the foot to fit the golden slipper. When he came to Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took the slipper into Florinda's room.
Careful my toe, darling, I know. What'll we do? We'll have to go. When we're starting to sing or ride, you'll never need to fall. Ow, ow, ow,
The girl obeyed, swallowing the pain, and joined the prince to become his bride.
Look at the blood within the shoe. This one is not the bride that's true. Search for the foot that fits.
The prince returned the false bride and asked the other sister to put on a shoe.
While it fits, telling me still, God forbid the heel and a toe. And when you're stuck in such a life, you'll never need to. Ow! Ow! Ow!
The girl obeyed, swallowing the pain, but once again, the prince noticed the blood trickling from the shoe. When Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride.
I see your princess found you. Yes. Thank you for the slipper. And it came to pass, all that seemed wrong was now right. The kingdoms were filled with joy.
And those who deserve to return to live a long and happy life.
Ever after, journey over, all is ended, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow, and extended. Ever after, all curses have been ended, our verses wiped away.
What a fantastic first performance. That was absolutely... I want to thank Rabbi Jan, Kathy, and Erin for working with the cast.